Guys, welcome back to day 17 of Live Abnormal Discipleship. We are studying the book of Luke, and if you haven't checked us out on Facebook, well, you most certainly can, and you can see days 1 through 16 on there. Today, we are looking at Luke chapter 17, and I call it the 10% factor. You see, what was going on was Jesus was going and healing people, and he came by, and there were 10 lepers. And the 10 lepers, they were smart guys. They're like, hey, Jesus, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, have mercy over here. And Jesus did. He had mercy on them, and he healed them, and he sent them on their way. But one guy out of 10 comes back and thanks Jesus. And Jesus is like, whoa, didn't everybody get healed? What's going on? I call it the 10% factor. You see, that's exactly what I feel like we do. I used to think this was all about just being thankful. But the truth of the matter is, what it was about is having your life totally changed and not just using Jesus for a certain amount of time. Isn't it just like us that we're like, we get a problem or predicament, and we're like, hey, Jesus, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, over here, I need some help. And then once he helps us, we just move on with our life. We don't take the time to allow him to infiltrate the rest of our life. Is that what's going on in your life? You really want Jesus to just fix your problems and then you just want to move on? Well, guys, I really hope and pray that I am not the 90% of people. I hope I am 10%. I hope I'm the abnormal one. I hope I'm the one that actually comes back and thanks Jesus and allows him to change my life and not just be there when, well, I need him the most. Because that's when we go from living normal to abnormal. Ask yourself today, Lord, what percentage of my life am I serving you? Is it 10%? Is it 20%? Is it 33%? Ask him, what percentage are you serving him? And hopefully you are part of the 10% that comes back and thanks Jesus and serves him with your whole life. Today, live abnormal.